it, then don't listen.
Chirp family, what's going on? It's your boy, HeIsMellowD, Mellow, Jalil, Drippy, whatever you want to call me. And we are back with another episode of Ima Shut Up podcast. This is episode 53. I hope everyone's having a good day out there. If you're not having a good day, go do something to make sure that you have a good day, because who's in charge of your happiness? You are. Before I get started, I just want to tell everyone who's listening and watching to like, share, comment, subscribe, follow, retweet, repost, leave some reviews, and all of that stuff so this podcast can grow. Go leave some reviews on Apple Podcasts. Go leave some reviews on Spotify Podcasts. I don't really check the other ones, but go leave the other ones too, because I'll start checking them if you tell me that you left it there, because I'll do it. But yeah, as I said, this is episode 53. So I'm not gonna lie to you, 53 was a hard number to find, like someone that I knew. There were people that have played it, but someone that I knew. So the episode 53 is the Daryl Dawkins episode, Chocolate Thunder. That was his name. He's from basketball. He used to play for the Sixers and some other teams, but he was known to dunk really hard. He was known to shatter the backboards and like to break the rim down. Yeah, he was known for. Daryl Dawkins, Chocolate Thunder. So shout out to him. See your episode, bro. I hope everyone's having a good day out there. If you're not having a good day, I hope tomorrow is better than today. Right? Is that how I say it, or I usually say something like that? Yeah. Oh, I usually say, like, I hope today was better than yesterday. And if it's not, I hope tomorrow was better than today. There we go. All that positivity I wanted to give out. So right off the bat, I got to give y'all a quick little update on the playoffs, because last two episodes, I don't think I said anything about the playoffs, and some could maybe contextualize that as, damn, Jalil was wrong as shit for a lot of his playoff takes, so that's why he's not talking about them again. But no, that's not the truth. I don't care. I can be wrong. I'll come on here and I'll tell y'all, like, hey, yo, I was wrong. Like, one, I was definitely wrong about the Nuggets. But right, just quick into the playoffs recap. The Celtics finished the gentleman's sweep on the Cavs. They beat them last night 113-98. But see, there I was right, because I called for the sweep. I called for the gentleman's sweep. So they beat the Celtics beat the Cavs 4-1. The Mavericks now lead the Thunder 3-2. This is a Maverick series though, because Kyrie hasn't really been playing the best this series, and they still lead 3-2. So if Kyrie, like, I think like last game he had like 12 points. That's unheard of for Kyrie Irving. So if I think they got a game tomorrow night. Yeah, they got a game Friday night. So if Kyrie reverts back to Kyrie and shit, put up a 20-piece, 25-piece, something like we kind of normally seeing him do, we're normally used to seeing him do, this series is over. But you never know, though. I could be wrong. And like I said, apologies to the Nuggets. The Nuggets now lead the Timberwolves 3-2. I have to eat my words. I gotta eat all of my words, because I was disrespecting the defending champions, bro. I was saying they might get swept, all of that stuff, but they showed me why they were defending champions. And there's a game tonight, and hopefully the Timberwolves can at least make this a 7-game series. But I got a feeling I'm gonna wake up and the series is gonna be over. So we'll see, because the game is at like 8:30 or 9:30 tonight, and I be going to bed early sometimes. So it's like I might start watching the game, but I don't know if I'm gonna finish it, honestly. And the Knicks lead the Pacers 3-2. They also shut me up, because I think I might have called for a gentleman's sweep with the Pacers too, because I said the Pacers can't play defense. But they got 2 wins in this series right now, and one of their games was a blowout, 128-89. Now, granted, the Knicks were depleted by injuries, but they still beat them boys 121-89. So those are my playoff. That's my little playoff synopsis, I guess, as of right now. Like I said, tonight the Nuggets and the Timberwolves play. Hopefully that can go to Game 7. And the last game, game 5, yo, they shut Anthony Edwards down, bro. I think he had only like 18 points or something. Excuse me, that is a shutdown for the likes of him. So, hey, I'm sorry, Nuggets. I disrespected y'all, and I apologize for it because y'all told me. They said, "Hold my beer," or I don't know. Yeah, but no, like I said, I am sorry to the Nuggets because I said them niggas might get swept. I was a prisoner of the moment. Prisoner of the moment. That's what I'll chuck that up to. I was a prisoner of the moment. But yeah, man. So those are all my playoff. So okay, wait. Let me do some quick predictions right now. So with the Celtics beating the gentleman's sweep, so I'm thinking it's going to be the Celtics versus the Knicks. The Knicks losing 5 games. No, the Knicks might get 2 on the Celtics because the Celtics be coming out lazy sometimes, and yeah. So I'm gonna say the Knicks beat the Pacers and they put them away 4-2. My co-host Stormy is leaving me. The Knicks beat the Pacers, they'll put them away 4-2, and then the Celtics will face the Pacers and they will beat them 4-2. That's my guess. So then you got the Mavericks. They're going to beat the Thunder, I think. The Mavericks are beating the Thunder, I think. And then they'll probably verse the Nuggets, and the Nuggets are going to win that in 5. So then you got the NBA Finals, the Celtics versus the Nuggets again. And I think the Celtics might finally get their ring. Tatum and Brown might finally get their ring. That is my prediction for the rest of the playoffs. So hope I'm right. I hope I'm right. But nextly, I've just been thinking about this, and honestly, this is the little bit that I wanted to give y'all. Not last episode, but the episode before the last one. I was just like, I wasn't in the right headspace, or I didn't really feel like doing it. But one of the funniest things in the world to me is when a fat person calls another person fat. Bro, that shit is so funny because it's simply, bro, anything that a fat person says about another fat person can be said about them. So it's like you cutting this dude up, you roasting this motherfucker, right? But you roasting yourself. Like, that is fucking hilarious to me because let 2 fat people start going at it. One of them like, oh, you big as a house. I'm thinking in the back of my head like, nigga, you the neighboring house. Like, y'all both big as shit. Y'all are both fat as fuck. So why is you calling another fat person fat? That is the craziest shit to me. It is so funny because, bro, like, you know the saying, like, the pot calling the kettle black? What's a good one? That's like the fat calling obese thick or something. That's like, yeah, that's like the fat calling the fat, bro. Y'all is both fat. Y'all fat as shit. 2 fat ass motherfuckers arguing over shit. All y'all doing is just wasting your breath. You can't, bro. It's some of the funniest shit in the world, bro. 2 fat people arguing is literally the funniest shit because they love to call each other fat. Like, bro, do you look in the mirror? Or sis, do you look in the mirror? And it's even worse with girls. Girls will call each other fat ass bitches fast as shit. And I'm like, y'all both are overweight. Y'all both are obese, morbidly obese. Why the fuck does it matter if you 305 and she 302? Y'all both over 300 pounds, you fat fucks. Like, and it's no shade. There is no shade or no animosity towards fat people. Because listen, a lot of people in my family is fat. I'm kind of fat my damn self. I'm a bigger nigga. Especially when I was growing up, I used to be bigger than I was. But yeah, I'm a bigger nigga. So it's no animosity or any shade towards fat people. I love fat people. But y'all gotta know, we are cracking up laughing. We are dying laughing At the both of y'all, when y'all go to roast each other, we're laughing at both of you. It's not like, oh no, this person is getting more laugh because you're funnier. No, y'all both fat as shit, calling each other fat as shit. We're laughing at both of you fat fucks. Like, big as hell, just huge, calling another person huge. How that makes sense? Y'all just use different adjectives for each other. Oh, well, you fat as shit. Well, bitch, you fat as fuck. Y'all both fat as the fuck. Like, y'all both wider than all outside. Fucking wide load asses, big as shit, calling each other fat. Bro, I'll be dying. And then don't let a fat person see another fat person eating like in a greedy manner. Or just sloppy manner. Cause now you just the most sloppiest fat fuck ever. And I'm looking at the other fat person like, nigga, just because you eat neatly and tidy doesn't mean that doesn't make you any less fat, nigga. You was the same size as him. Y'all fat as fuck together. Fucking huge. Y'all are huge together. Like, that shit is fucking crazy. Both of y'all sitting in the back seat, y'all is breaking my shocks. You fat fucks. Like, and again, there is no hate towards fat people. I am a semi-fat person. I got fat people in my family and I love them. It's nothing against fat people, but y'all gotta know, when y'all are in a group of people and it's two of y'all fat motherfuckers going at each other about y'all trying to out fat each other. No, we are laughing at both of y'all collectively. Like, this isn't I'm laughing with you because this is fun. No, we're laughing at y'all because this is fucking hilarious. So I just had to tell y'all that, bro. Two fat people calling each other fat is the funniest shit in the world to me, bro. That shit is crazy funny. But nextly, I was just also reminiscing a little bit. But bro, can somebody tell me, like, what was the ball tap era? Like, that shit was crazy, bro. Just think about that. Like, if you don't know what the ball tap era is, even though you probably do, because I like looking at my analytics, the people who listen to my podcast or watch my podcast are most of y'all are around my age. Y'all are between that like 27 to 35 age range. But so y'all know what I'm talking about. But I do have some younger people who be listening and some older people who be listening. So if y'all don't know, the ball tap era was literally exactly how it sounds. Between the years of like 2008 and 2011. Yeah, by the time it came to my senior year, we didn't do that anymore. But ball taps, you literally would just see one of your friends, they not paying attention, and you would take the back of your hand and smack them in the balls. Now, why did we do that? Who came up with that? I don't know. Was it weird as shit? Yes, it was. Was it borderline gay? Yes, it was. Was it hilarious when you would get somebody really good with a ball tap and then they're keeled over? Just like, oh shit, what the fuck? Yes, it was. But nah, bro, we was bugging. We were bugging, bro. As an adult, I would never let you niggas come that close to me. Like that was a fighting action, 1000%. Like, ball taps were it was such a crazy time. Hold on, Ice is in the trash. I got it. Get your ass out of the trash can, Ice. Look at you. You got a damn Q-tip in your mouth. Give me it. Fucking weirdo. Sorry, y'all. My damn dogs, they so aggy. Ice eating a damn Q-tip. Q-tip ain't even have nothing on it. It was just a Q-tip that fell. Crazy ass. But yeah, as I was saying, the ball tap time was just crazy and just a different time, bro. You try that shit now, that is a fight. It should have been a fight back then. It should have really been. Ice, get out of the bathroom. Go lay down. Go lay down. Get out of the bathroom. Go lay down. Excuse me. Sorry about that again. But yeah, it should have been a fight back then. Luckily, we all had, I guess, good sense of humor, so we just didn't fight niggas for tapping you in the balls. But it should have been. It was a wild time, and I'm so glad that I guess I'm glad that I lived through it because it was kind of fun. It was funny, but I'm so glad that we are past that, and I hope that that shit never comes back because that was such a weird thing. It was very weird. But nextly, as I told you, like I was just reminiscing on the ball tap shit. I was also reminiscing on like how my dad stands on pettiness. Like, yo. Now, let me preface this because I told my dad, like I've talked about some of this stuff to my dad, and he got upset, like, yo, you be trying to make me out as a monster. And I'm like, no, I'm not trying to make you out as a monster or anything, but you gotta know. Sometimes you went a little overboard as a parent. Not saying that you weren't a good parent, not saying that we didn't have a great relationship, father to son relationship, not saying none of that stuff. But you definitely did draw some of the times, Dad. So you just gotta you gotta own the drawing that you were doing, I guess. So one of the times, right? One of the times that my dad stood on petty. Now, my dad is a stickler for curfew, right? Super, super, super huge stickler for curfew. This is it's two curfew stories. But the first one, now he told me he was like, it was a weekend. I'm a teenager, probably like a junior, yeah, sophomore or junior. He's like, yo, just be home by 2 o'clock, right? Be home by 2 o'clock in the morning, 2 a.m. I'm like, okay, cool. Wasn't really doing nothing crazy. I was at my friend's house that lived close to us. So now, in retrospect, thinking back, I probably should have just left earlier, but I wound up leaving around like 1:55, right? No, like 1:50, 1:53, 1:55, between them two, because my friend lived very close to me, and I was just like, all right, I'm gonna just run home and I'll make it home by 2 o'clock, right? Dog. I make it to the door, 1:59. I'm panting. I was just booking it home, right? I go to try to put my key in the door. I'm fumbling around with my key a little bit because I'm panting. I'm tired. Get my key in the door, go to swing the door open. Well, to open the door. Here come my dad swinging the door open hard as shit. Woo. Didn't I tell your ass to be home by 2 o'clock? I'm like, Dad, I am home by 2 o'clock. It was just 2 o'clock. It's 2 o'clock night now. Like, what are you talking about? Like, no, it's not. Look at your phone, nigga. It was 2:01. It was 2:01. I did not get into the house because my dad was berating me at the front door, would not let me walk in front of him to get into the house at 2 o'clock. So then he yells at me. It's like, I told your ass to be home by 2 o'clock. You don't fucking listen. Da 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 da. You think the world revolves around you. Shit, just saying all that parental shit, like that cliche parental shit. Why did this nigga then lock me out of the fucking house? He locked me out of the house, bro. Made me sit on the porch for like 2 fucking hours. Like, I wouldn't have gotten the house unless my stepmom at the time came down the stairs. She came down the stairs and unlocked the door for me, let me back in the house. I didn't get back into the house until like 4:15. He left me out there for like 2 hours just to prove a point. Just to prove a damn point that, oh, nigga, when I say be in at a certain time, that's the time you're supposed to be in at. Nigga, I would have been there if you would have just moved your ass and let me walk through the door, and I would have been in the house at 2 o'clock. But no, you wanted to swing the door open and then not let me in the house until it hits 2:01 on my fucking clock or my phone, and then not let me in. I was late because of you. Like, that was your fault. I don't care. That was his fault. That was overkill. Am I not? Am I lying? Am I lying here? That is over. That's overdoing it. Another time, another curfew time. This was he let me and my little brother. We were in high school at the time. Well, I was in high school, probably like 10th grade. So let us go skating with my boy Ty and his family on a school night. Now he's like, listen, son, just be home by 10 o'clock, right? Now my boy Ty and them, they're with their parents, so it doesn't. It's like kind of none the wiser to them. But I was telling my friends and my friends' parents adamantly, we need to be home by 10 o'clock, no later than 10 o'clock, right? These niggas wasn't trying to hear that. For me, because they was too busy having a good time. And like I said, their dad was there. Their mom and dad was there. No, it was their dad was there. Their dad was there, so they were fine. Around 9:15 comes, and I text my dad, hey dad, I don't think we're gonna make it on time. I'm trying my best to get them to leave and get us home by 10 o'clock, but I don't think it's gonna happen. He ignores me. It's like I said, 9:15. I text him. He ignores me. We get home at like maybe 10:05, 10:10 to him fucking snapping on us. Didn't I fucking tell y'all to be home by 10 o'clock? I'm like, Dad, I tried to text you. I texted you at 9:15. I thought that was a good enough time to tell you that we wasn't going to be back in enough time. Nigga, no, it wasn't. You should have texted me before 9 o'clock. What the fuck? What the fuck? Like, so we're just getting yelled at, berated, just tore new asshole paws. And then I'm like, Dad, I promise you, I was like, we were not bullshitting at all. I was trying to tell them niggas to get us home by 10 o'clock since like 8:30. You can call and talk to them. He was like, you know what? I will. I'm going to call you a fucking bluff right now. But I wasn't lying. So I give him my phone. He calls Ty and and then he asked Ty to put his dad on the phone. And my dad like, yo, Ty, put your dad on the phone. Put Marty on the phone. Ty gives the phone to Marty. Marty was like, what's good, H? What's good, chill? Hey, listen, man, that's my bad, bro. They was telling me that they needed to be home before 10 o'clock, and I was bullshitting. I had a little joint up here. We was fucking around. It's my fault, bro. It really is my fault. It's not their fault. They really was trying to get home before 10 o'clock. He like, oh, bro, it's good, man. It's good. It's not that big of a deal, man. It's not your fault. But right. So I'm sitting over there, face like, I'm trying to keep my composure because in my head, I'm like, this nigga was just tearing us apart. And now it's okay? What the fuck? What the fuck? Right? That's what I'm saying. Like, that is standing on petty. So then he gets off the phone after he was like, you still should have fucking texted me earlier. You should have texted me before 9 o'clock to tell me what was going on, not 9:15. I'm like, oh my fucking God. Even when I try to do what he wants me to do, I did it wrong. But now I know, like, as I grew up, I knew. I'm like, yo, if I'm going to be late, I'm texting this nigga at least an hour before. At least. I'm not giving him no type of room to fucking say that I didn't do what he wanted me to do. So, yeah. Then, another time, right, my dad stood on petty, right? This nigga, man. Like, and don't get me wrong, I love my dad. My dad, that's like my best friend. That's my OG, triple OG. But, like I said, the nigga used to draw sometimes. He used to just draw. Like, what is you doing drawing? Like, this one time, right? Now, he fucking, like, I had this HTC phone. It was kind of like a BlackBerry, right? So, and I had my ringers on for the ring, whatever, right? So, I had just got off of punishment, I think. So my dad gives me my phone back, and I'm texting. Da, da, da. It's late now. It's around like 9:30. I've been just on my phone past couple hours, just texting, talking to people, doing whatever, right? So he tells me from outside of my room. He was like, all right. He calls me Head, like Head Rock Turk. Those are my nicknames that he gives me. So he's like, all right, Head, it's time for you to go to bed. Yo, get off that damn phone. You've been on it for hours. I'm like, all right, Pop. Finish up my text that I was sending. I think I was sending like a good night text to some girl. I don't fucking know. I'm sure, but I'm sure it was something like that. Put my phone on a nightstand, right? Now, that little thing of me finishing my text and putting my phone on a nightstand was about 4 seconds of time. My dad, this nigga was standing outside my door watching me, basically to see if I was going to listen to him. Now, he told me to put the phone down and get off my phone and go to bed, right? Because he, like, look, this nigga busted in my room trying to catch me on the phone because he was watching me, right? Apparently he was watching me from the door, or low, he was listening from the door because my door was shut. So he was listening from the door to see what I was doing. And he thought he was going to bust in the room and then still see me on my phone. But he didn't. He seen me in bed, off the phone on the nightstand, plugged up on a charger. Right? He busted in the room. Didn't I tell you get off that fucking phone? I'm like, Dad, I'm not on my phone anymore. You told me get off the phone. I got off the phone. He like, why the fuck you lying? I saw your ass. I heard you still texting. I'm like, Dad, you just told me to get off the phone. I finished the message that I was sending, and I put the phone down. My phone rings. I remember, I tell you, I sent like a good night text. My phone rings from the girl saying good night back. My dad says, give me your fucking phone. I give him my phone. He throws the shit up against the wall. It was like, I told you to stay off the fucking phone. I'm like, how the fuck? So I got in trouble because my phone rang. And I'm like, my volume was on from my alarm. So yeah. And then I'm just thinking to myself, like, luckily he didn't break the phone because the HTC phones were like built like fucking bricks. So the phone was fine, no crack screen, nothing. But he definitely dented the wall, like he chipped up the wall. He threw my phone hard as shit for real. And I was just sitting there thinking, like, I'm like, yo, why would you do that though? Because if you did break the phone, I was 14 or 15 at the time. I'm thinking to myself, if you did break the phone, you're just gonna get mad at yourself because if you broke the phone, I don't have a job. You love for me to be in contact with you. You're gonna be the one who has to buy me another phone. Then you're gonna just be mad that you had to buy me a phone after you broke the fucking phone. But no, it was the principle that I didn't listen to him, and we was just talking about this like a day or two ago. And he was like, no, it was a principle because you didn't get off the phone exactly when I told you to. I'm like, Dad, I could see if I was like scrolling or just bullshitting, lollygagging on the phone. I finished up a message and put the phone down. He was like, no, you shouldn't even have finished the message. That's what I mean. The nigga be standing on petty. Like, that's petty. That's petty. That is fucking petty. But that's still my boy though. That's my boy. That's really my boy. And look, here another one. Now this one really isn't standing on petty. I guess this was just more him just being a stern parent. And yeah, kind of bursting our bubbles. So this was back in second grade, right? Second grade, I got 100 on my spelling test. So I'm happy as shit, right? I remembered most of the words that was on the spelling test. Da, 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 da. I'm telling my dad, like, yeah, I got 100. So he's like, okay. And then I think, oh yeah, he like went in my, he told me go in my book bag, give him the test. I gave him the test. So then he's just basically like retesting me on the words. He's like, oh yeah, I don't know. Spell creature. I spell creature. Spell second. It was just second grade words. I don't remember all the fucking words that was on the spelling test, but I was spelling them all right. Then he said, spell family. Family. He said it like that. Family. Now we know it's family. It's family. Like there's an I in there. But I was spelling it how he said it. So I'm like FAMLAY. Happy as shit, right? He's like, no, that's wrong. Spell family. So then I'm contemplating and I spell it the same way again. He's like, no, that's wrong. I thought you got 100 on your spelling test. This word is on your spelling test. Spell family. I'm sitting there I'm like, yo, I know I got it right because I got it right on the spelling test. So I'm sitting there just like trying to fucking sound it out, spell the word right. I keep spelling this shit wrong. So then my little brother, he's like, I'm 7, I'm in 2nd grade, so I'm 7. He's like 3, almost 4. Um, he's like, you can't spell, you can't spell. So then my dad turns this shit on him. He like, oh yeah, Jordan, spell your name, spell Jordan. Jordan obviously couldn't spell Jordan at 3 years old. So then now he gets irate and upset. He gets to the point where he's like, yo, if you don't spell family correctly, I'm busting your ass when you get home. So now I'm scared as shit. Now fear has set in and I just cannot spell this fucking word right for nothing. I don't know what it was. I couldn't spell it right. So then we get home. He got us standing next to each other. He like, spell family. I spell it wrong. Pop me in the legs with a belt. He fucking, Jordan, spell Jordan. He spells it wrong. Pop him in the legs with a belt. That goes on for about, we both get about 10 pops apiece, right? So then he's just like, I'm going to bed. I'm going to let y'all try again tomorrow. If y'all don't know how to spell these damn words by tomorrow when I get up, that is y'all ass. Right? So we stay up for the next couple of hours just practicing family, Jordan. So we finally get the words down, right? And next day, we don't even wait for him. We don't even let this nigga wake up. We go busting in the room. Like, Dad, we know how to spell the words. We know how to spell the words. He like, all right, Jordan, spell Jordan. Jordan goes Jordan. He was 3 years old. So yeah, it was his little baby voice. And then, all right, Jalil, good job, Jordan. Spell family. I'm like, Family. He like, finally, nigga. Damn. It took you however long, but I will say, after that, right, he then wound up taking us to fucking like Denny's or something to celebrate. So it was like that one wasn't too much of him standing on petty, just more standing on sternness. And to this day, I'll never forget how to spell family. And I know my brother ain't gonna never forget how to spell his name. But yeah. And then the last one, bro. Now this one is the pettiest of all petty. And it's the pettiest of all petty because he don't even know. I don't even remember, and he don't even remember what I did to make him do this. But I got, like, my birthday is in July, right? July 21st is my birthday. Shout out to me, I'll be 30 July 21st coming up this year. But so in like May or beginning of June, I got in trouble at school. Nothing crazy. It wasn't me getting suspended or the teachers calling home or nothing like that. It was just, I forget what it was, but I know it was something that happened in school. He doesn't remember neither. So, because I got in trouble in school in the beginning of June, this nigga he had me open up. No, I'm sorry. I got it backwards. Now, I got in trouble right before Christmas break. That's what it was. Yeah. I got in trouble right before Christmas break. Still same shit. Wasn't suspended. Parents didn't get called home. Nothing. But I did get in trouble. Right? So, right before Christmas break. So you usually go on Christmas break like December 23rd until like the 2nd, right? 2nd or 3rd or 4th of January. Or 22nd, something like that. So, Christmas comes around. This nigga had me open up every single one of my gifts, right? Could not play with a damn thing. Could not play with it. Could not keep it. Nothing. He had me open up all my gifts and did not give me my fucking Christmas gifts until my birthday the next year. Like, 12, 25, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, July 21st. That's when he gave me my fucking Christmas presents. Over some shit, he don't even remember what happened, bro. Like, if that's not standing on petty, I don't know what is. And my dad he really be like, oh, you be trying to paint me as a terrible person. I'm like, no, I'm not. I love our relationship. But you gotta know, Pop, sometimes you fucking drawed, bro. You did way too much sometimes. And he'd be like, oh, you gotta understand, like, I was raising men and I wanted y'all to be upstanding men and good men. And I'm like, listen, I get all of that. And I'm not saying you're wrong for any of that. But you need to know you definitely overdid it sometimes, nigga. You overdid it. But he stands on it, though. He stands on it for sure. Excuse me. But nextly, and like I said, I love my pop. That's my best friend, man. Well, second best friend, because now Angela's my best friend too. But that was my first best friend, was my dad. Real shit. And that's my boy. And I don't want him to like take offense to it, but it's just like we went through these shits together. This is my experience and my POV of the stuff that we experienced together. So don't get mad at me. But nextly, the 2024 football seasons have been published for every team, and I'm gonna go through my Steelers one real quick. So, first game of the season, September 8th, 1 o'clock game at the Falcons. We are away. That's a win. We're beating the Falcons, bro. We're going 1-0 right there from the rip. Then the next week, another away game. We got the Broncos, Russell Wilson's former team. That's another win. We starting the season off 2-0, bro. We starting the season off 2-0. I'm not playing. Then we got the Chargers. We might lose this game. We might lose to the Chargers. We might lose and go 2-1. But then we're going to bounce right back. That's a home game too. The Sunday, September 22nd. Then the 29th, away against the Colts. That's a dub. Now we 3-1. We got the Cowboys on October 6th. That's a home game. We 4-1. We 4-1 right now because we going to beat the Cowboys. Fuck out of here. Then we away at the Raiders. We always battle the Raiders, but I'm going for the win. We 5-1. Then we got the Jets. We got the Jets on the 20th, and then we got the Giants on the 28th. I don't know why, but I think we might lose to the Jets. I don't know. It's just a feeling. So we 5-2, but then we bounce right back with a W. So we 6-2 because we're gonna beat the Giants. We got a bye week. Then we got November 10th, the Commanders, Washington Commanders. We 7-2. We beating them niggas. Then we got the Ravens. The first time. We're home. I think we're gonna beat them the first time. We 8-2 right now. Then we got the Browns. We got the Browns away. 9-2. We're 9-2. We're beating the Browns the first time. Then we got the Bengals. We 9-3. We're gonna lose to the Bengals the first time, I think. Then we got the Browns again. We lose to them 9-4 because it's the playoff and it's regular season division shit. Yeah, 9-4. Then we got the Eagles. We beating the fucking Eagles, bro. I don't care. We beating the Eagles. We 10-4. Then we got the Ravens for the second time. Last year we swept them, I think. So this year we split. We 10-5. Then we got the Kansas City Chiefs on Christmas Day. We lose that game. We 10-6. Then we got our last game of the season against the Bengals. We win that game, going 11-6. You heard it here first. 11-6. That's what the Steelers are going. We're going 11-6. And I'm probably going to at least 2 of these games this year. I got to go to this Eagles game. I just hate that they put our Eagles game in December, bro. It's going to be cold as shit outside at the link. The link is outside, bro. Why did they do that to us? They could have gave us like an October game, something. No, they gave us December 15th. It's going to be bricks out that bitch, bro. I know it is. Damn. But like I said, 11-6. That's where we going, bro. 11-6. Playoffs. maybe second seed, maybe second seed if we don't win out in AFC North, but second seed from the AFC North, and we might win 2 playoff games. Or we might play 2 playoff games. We're gonna win one and maybe lose the second one. That's my season calling. And nextly, have y'all I talked about that bunny hopping clip from Meek. Yeah, I think I have, back when Freak Mill was doing his Freak Mill shit. But Meek Mill finally he finally speaks on the viral clip of him doing the bunny hops. So he said, somebody asked him, how much did they pay you to do this, right? Meek responds, this is a game I started from prison. We used to make killers do bunny hops when they lost because it was too hostile for money. This be us. And then he posted a video. This be us. I'm going to get Ruben to bunny hop for me, okay? I'm going to teach him D-Fang hop. I just want Meek to stop tweeting, bro. I want you to stop tweeting. I want you to stop posting pictures of yourself. Like, just stop, bro. You are making it hard to be a Meek fan or be a fan of your music, bro. Just stop. Like, nigga, he posted a picture. He looking all crazy. Like, oh, will my fro go viral? Then he had a picture where it's like a bunch of, like, I guess it was like the sweat salt. Because I get that too sometimes. So I know what that comes from. It looked like sweat salt from him, like just running around sweating. And he had like the outlines of like white and shit around his eyes. It's just all bad looks, bro. He posted a photo a couple weeks ago where he was in like a see-through shirt with some shorts on and shit. And like, bro, you're making it hard to be a Meek fan, bro. Stop. Just stop. This nigga really gonna say, this is a game I started in prison. What? Why do you think it's okay? Don't tell us about nothing you started in prison, my boy. Nothing. Just shut up, Meek. Be quiet. Time out. What is going on in there? What is you doing in here, Storma? Stop. Leave stuff alone. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. My damn pup's getting on my nerves today. But yes, Meek, please just chill out, bro. Take an internet hiatus. Something. Nobody, like, we don't like you that much anymore right now, Meek. So just stop. That was like actually the worst possible way you could defend that shit. Oh yeah, this is a bunny hop game. We came up with this in prison. Nigga, no. Shut up. Don't talk anymore. Keep all of that stuff to yourself. We don't want to hear none of your prison stories. We don't want to hear none of it. Just shut up, Meek. Be quiet for a little bit, please. Like, please, please, please just be quiet, Meek. I don't. Stop. Just please stop it. And nextly, so those are all my topics real quick. Now it's time to get into the top and the bottom of the week. So the top of the week goes to that boy Ludacris, man. Why are you asking does it go to Ludacris? It goes to Ludacris because he was asked by Cam Newton if given 2 hours to write a verse, who would have a better verse, him or Jay-Z? And Ludacris took himself. Now, while I don't agree all the way, Ludacris can rap. Don't get me wrong. Ludacris can rap. He got bars. He's a really good rapper. I don't know if he's rapping better than Jay-Z though. But while I don't agree with him saying he'll have the better verse, that is the type of confidence you are supposed to have in yourself. It don't matter who else you say. Bitch, I think I'm that good. So, yeah, I'm a win. I appreciate that, and I commend you for that. Ludacris. Like I said, while I don't agree, I admire the confidence. That is how you are supposed to feel about yourself. Period, point blank. You supposed to feel as though, nigga, you the best. And that's exactly, he clearly just showed himself. Like, he just showed us all that. That's how he feels about himself. I commend you for that, Ludacris. I respect you for that. And bottom of the week goes to DJ Academics, man. DJ Academics is being sued for rape and defamation. Um, he is facing a new lawsuit accusing him of rape, sexual assault, and defamation. The lawsuit was filed by Fawzia Abashi, who dated the internet personality after meeting him online in 2021, per Rolling Stone. Abashi alleges that on July 26, 2022, academics born Livingston Allington contacted her and invited her to his house in New Jersey. They allegedly hadn't seen each other for almost a year. Academics has denied the allegations, claiming it to be a part of a shakedown happening in the industry. He first spoke on the incident in January and said that he was innocent and that the police have investigated the incident and no criminal charges were filed. Now, this civil suit has just been filed in court. When Abishay arrived, two men met her. She did not anticipate. When two men met her, she did not anticipate them being there. Abishay claims the two men drugged her drink and pilled her with alcohol. And plied her with alcohol before assaulting and raping her on Allen's pool deck. The lawsuit claims, I'm sorry, I can't read right now, I guess, but the lawsuit claims the drugs impacted her memory and caused her to lose consciousness. Following the incident, she claims she was later woken up around 4 a.m. the next day in a bedroom by academics who was pulling her hair, prying open her legs, and brutally raping her. Abashi accuses academics of penetrating her anally and vaginally, and says she was begging him to stop and crying for most of this assault, but losing her ability to move physically. When the woman asked academics for details about what happened the previous night, he allegedly showed her a trash can that contained 2 condom wrappers, which suggested that after the alleged pool deck attack, the two men had taken her into another room in the house and continued to rape her brutally. She also claimed that Allen showed her surveillance footage of the alleged pool deck attack. Abashi is represented by lawyer Tyrone Blackburn. So, yeah. I mean, academics is saying he's innocent. I guess you're technically innocent until proven guilty, right? But no, I don't know if I'm jacking that one right now, bro. Prayers to prayers to Fawzia. Is it? Yeah, I think it's Fawzia or Fawzia Abashi or Abash Abashe. I'm gonna just say Abashi. Prayers out to her, yo. Um, I'm sorry you had to go through that stuff, and yeah, I'm not out here victim shaming. I'm not out here victim blaming. I'm believing the victim. If she said this is what happened, that's what happened until they prove it otherwise. So, academics, you are the bottom of the week for that, my boy. Nah, I can't even say you my boy right now because I don't associate and I don't fuck with people that do things like that to women. That's crazy. And yeah, so DJ Academics is the bottom of the week because you nasty and you crazy as shit. And what I just was reading y'all, that was from the Shade Room. So yeah. Now, off of that stuff, I'm hopping into my fan questions real quick. As I tell y'all every episode, whenever you see me posting podding, pod day, pod time, what's on your mind / questions, that's the place where you put whatever it is that is on your mind that you want to talk about, you want me to talk about, you want to ask me, or you want to make some suggestions to the pod or something, you know? So today, y'all did ask me some questions. I got to. Ask me some more next episode. Thanks. But from the 2 fan questions I have today, one is from my boy Jose Figueroa, aka Fresco. What's good, Frescolini? He said, "Do you think we living in a dome?" So, is this like a flat Earth and circular Earth question? Because honestly, bro, I'm at the point in time in my life where I don't even think we don't live on neither. We are we are like zeros and ones in somebody's fucking supercomputer, bro. That's what this is. We is all fucking programmable programs. Like we're all just fucking data being stored and entered in the shit. We don't even live in a planet no more. I like that's how I feel this shit is because it's like, bro, I'm so past it. But I guess to answer your question, do you think we live in a dome? Um, like I said, I don't think so. I think we living in somebody's fucking computer. We living in somebody's equation. All of us. We all just a part of some grandiose equation that none of us can fully understand. Yeah, that's just how I feel about it. And my boy Dondre Barnes, he says, is Las Vegas shit? I cannot fucking read right now. But is Las Vegas WrestleMania a must go? Um, if you have the means, I'd say yes. Because Phillies was amazing. It was great. So you know they're gonna try to outdo what they did this year. So Vegas WrestleMania, it's gonna be an amazing time. I know it's gonna be crazy. I wish I don't like honestly. I might try to go and actually try to pay for it this time, but it's like I'm gonna have a newborn. My son, not a new, a newborn still, infant. I'll have an infant. My son will be like 10 months old. Shit, knowing me, he might be walking by then because I'm gonna be real good, hands on for my son, so he can be a really great learner. But yeah, I would say if you have the means, definitely, and definitely. Um, I wish we could talk about like some main event stuff for it, but it's way too far away to know what's going to be the main event or whatever. Do you? I'm asking you a question back. So if you listen to this, I guess message me back and tell me the answer. But do you think that Cody Rhodes will still be champion by the time WrestleMania comes around? I think he will be. I don't think they're going to give him a long as run as Roman had, but he's definitely going to get at least a year, bro. He's definitely getting at least a year. But yeah, man. I'm gonna shut up though. Those are all my questions and my topics for today. Let me give y'all a song of the day. Song of the day. Song of the day. Song of the day. It's a song of the day. The song of the day. I'm gonna go with. We'll go with Ice by me. HeIsMellowD, of course. Um, sorry, didn't mean to play that. Lay down, girly. Um, I might have did Ice before, but yeah, I'm on episode 53, so I've kind of lost track of all the songs that I've done. So I just go through the list and find one that I feel like playing and making a song of the day. So, like I said, song of the day is Ice today, and we're at the end of the pod. Just want you to know I ain't shit yet, but I will be later in life. So hop up on the Ima Shut Up family tree, and everything will be all right. Say, nah, man. I want everybody to have a good day. If you're still listening at the end of the pod, you are a fucking real one, and I love you for that. And you should be following, you should be subscribing, you should be leaving reviews and stuff. But if you aren't, I'm asking you to do that right now. Get up, not get up, because you could be sitting down listening to this or watching this. Go drop some comments on the videos, drop some reviews on Apple Podcasts and Spotify Podcasts. Give me some 5 stars. If you enjoy this podcast, just do the stuff that will help this podcast grow. It doesn't cost you any money. It barely costs you time. But yeah, man. I just want everybody to have a good day. That's it. And no, if you ain't shit yet, you can grow up and become the biggest shit. You can become diarrhea. Just stay on course. But yeah, man, I'm gonna shut up though. Uh, I want you to make it a great day or not. The choice is yours, little bitch.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm sipping on silly, baby. Put it on ice. Oh, yeah. I can't step outside without my ice. Oh, yeah. Change your tone, little boy. Talk to me nice. I keep them hitters with me. They'll leave you on ice. Talk to me nice. Talk to me nice. Change your tone, little boy. Talk to me nice. Cause I keep them hitters with me. They'll leave you on ice. And I can't step outside without my ice. Yeah, my neck froze, sub-zero. Blunts real long like flamingo legs. Count C notes in a mink coat. Smoking out the zip, boy, I'm fried like eggs. Remember back in high school, used to rock Obey. Aquafina on my fish, shiny like pomade. Young nigga fly just like a falcon. Big drip, broken faucet. Put an eighth up in that slow burn and it take me in the orbit. Get the picture like a portrait. Took me a minute, but I got it. And talk to me with common sense if you wanna protect your noggin. Out here getting it, I'm not stopping. Hit my gas and do the Carlton. Smoke on kush like it was Marlboros. And my blunt fry like burritos. You niggas corny like some Fritos. Bad bitch slur me like Alfredo. Give a dick then hasta luego. Then I'm back to count my pesos, yeah. I'ma turn this MK into a bust down protect, yeah. But with my first big check, I'm clearing all my debt and I ain't banging, oh no. But believe the ties roll deep. My bitch, she super bad. She bout her bag and stay on fleek. I'm sipping on silly, baby. Put it on ice. I can't step outside without my ice. Change your tone, little boy. Talk to me nice. I keep them hitters with me. They'll leave you on ice. Talk to me nice. Talk to me nice. Change your tone, little boy. Talk to me nice. Cause I keep them hitters with me. They'll leave you on ice. And I can't step outside without my ice. I'm sipping on silly, baby. Put it on ice. I can't step outside without my ice. Change your tone, little boy. Talk to me nice. I keep them hitters with me. They'll leave you on ice. Talk to me nice. Talk to me nice. Change your tone, little boy. Talk to me nice. Cause I keep them hitters with me. They'll leave you on ice. And I can't step outside without my ice.